Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the AnKorage, and this is DisQuest, and I am not doing the explosion. I'm deciding whether or not I want to do that anymore, because it's just not necessary, and from looking at the analytics from videos and stuff like that, tons of people drop as soon as the credits start rolling. So I'm moving the actual credit and the intro placard thingy whatever at the very beginning and just moving on to the video. So we're going to move on to the video from this point on. So this is DisQuest. So thank you very much for coming along. And we have just had maintenance period 76. So we are going to actually be looking at that today. I went out onto Disroot, which is the Akoma instance, which is on top of Pleroma, which goes out to the Fediverse. And that's where Disroot typically communicates with people and stuff like that. More so than on, X or Blue Sky or whatever, stuff like that. They're on the Fediverse. So we are actually going to be going out there to go take a look at that. So here we are. So here we have it. So this was, well, it says 5 hours ago. So why don't I refresh it real quick? And yeah, about between 5 and 6 hours. So maintenance Windows 76. So here's a short summary of the updates that they performed, stuff like that. So these are the applications that are available on Disroot. So right off the bat, we've got Lemmy, which is scribe.disroot.org, and they updated the version to 1911, 0.1911, which was bug fixes, and they got more details here and here. So, we can go to that if you wish. They also did an update to CryptPad. They went up to version 2025.3.1. I'm leaving the periods as, or the dots as silent, so. And they got some more details regarding that here. They updated EtherPad. So, basically, they set back the EP de-laughter delayed module so that untouched pads are automatically removed. Okay. I'm not sure what's involved with that, so there we go. MoveM, which is webchat.disroot.org, updated version 0.3.1. More details here. Libre Translate, so our translation tool. This is their version of Google Translate, more or less. So updated to version 1.6.5, and more details here. And I noticed that this guy right here, Wakest, he's out on wake.st. No idea what kind of a site that is. I might check it out. And he's like, oh, I didn't even know that Disroot has a Lemmy, which is what Scribe is. So I need a new host for a group, so that's great to see. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so I'm sure that Disroot would love to have you running a community for basically a group on Scribe. And of course we've got my my boost or repost right here, and basically I replied back to Disroot saying, hey, keep an eye out for a video. Here it is. There you go. So here we are. And yeah, that was a lot of fun to actually take a look at, and that was really, really good. So yeah, so here we are. And that's pretty much it. That basically is all the maintenance that took place on Disroot for this maintenance period, 76. So that's all that I've got for you this time around. So thank you very much for coming around, checking me out. Skál. Come back in the future, and we'll talk to you later. Drink to victory.